Hey YouTube, this is Sam. Hope you're doing okay today. Just wanted to touch base with you. It's been about a month since I put a video out, and I wanted to let you know some of the things that I've been doing with my side hustles. As you know, my channel's name is Side Hustle Sam, and also I do eBay. So my eBay website, or the eBay store, is also under the name Side Hustle Sam. But I want to share some of the things that I've done with you in the last month or so. I've done a lot to change how I do the eBay business. I've grown a little bit, and I wanted to share that with you. One of the things that I've done is I've added a photo station. So I'm going to show you my photo station. This is the photo station I have here, and I have one ring light up here, and then I have two of the smaller lights down here. And so when I take an object that I want to photograph, like say this car right here, I put it up here, just take my picture, and it makes it so much easier to put it on onto the eBay website and make it live. Another thing that I've done is I've gotten a little bit better with my storing of the items that I have on inventory. So here's my storing station, or my storing area, and I've got a couple of shelves here and some plastic bins and a couple of things that I've listed. Everything that's on these shelves has been listed on eBay. Also have what a lot of eBayers call my debt pile. So this is my debt pile. I have a little bit of game controllers here that I purchased at the last yard sale. There's a PS3 in there and some game controllers. We've gone to two yard sales in the last couple of weeks, nearly back to back, so it's been pretty hectic around here. But I got a big lot of makeup, and I've not done makeup before, but this is my makeup drawer, and I got a bunch of makeup in there, and all that makeup has been listed. And then this is going to be my drawer where I put all my videos. I mean, not my videos, but these are my video games. These are all PS4 games here, and I'm starting to list my Xbox 360 games. And then this bottom drawer is just other miscellaneous stuff that I've already listed. But I've got my ink over here. I'm starting to list some ink, and then I've got a couple plushes in there, and it's coming along. So I want to show you the rest of the stuff. I picked up this blender at the last yard sale, and it's an older vintage style blender, so I hope to list that. And I've got this Instapot, and I understand Instapots are going like hotcakes. So this one right here I picked up at the Tails End thrift store that you've seen on my channel previously, and I'm hoping to get that listed sometime in the near future. We'll see how that does. But in here I've got my office space. So not much has changed in here, except it's got cleared out just a little bit. I got this wrestling set at the last weekend yard sale, and it comes with its ring. So I've seen other eBayers sell these things, so I'm gonna put that on and see how it does. A couple pairs of shoes. These are interesting looking, and these are shoes, but they're wooden shoes. They're vintage wooden shoes from Holland, and these were purchased at a yard sale this past weekend. So I don't think I'm going to list these. I think I'm going to keep these because I just like them. Got a couple pairs of lady shoes that I'll be listing, and that's empty. Another thing I'm going to try on eBay are these magazines that I got at one of the yard sales. And these are gamers magazines, and I've never listed these before, so I'm going to have to list this and see how it does. I think it'll do pretty well. We've got 4 of them all together. This one is the official guide of Assassin's Creed's Brotherhood, Commander and Conqueror. This is the Xbox 360 official game guide. Then we got Gear Wars, not familiar with this game or any of the others, to be honest with you. And Killzone. Let's see how thick that book is. And then this one right here. Take your game further. Siphon Filter, the Omega Strain, the official strategy guide. So I don't know anything about any of those, but I'm willing to give it a try. I also want to show you something else I got, and maybe someone can tell me, you know, what the value of these are. But I've got these shafts. There's a whole box of them. These are Diamana Mitsubishi. These are golf shafts. They're made for golf clubs. And the guy was just giving them away. The whole box. I don't know how many are in there. There's a lot of them in there. But the whole box of them, the guy just had the box out and it had said free on it. So I'm going to see what I can do with those, list them, and see how that does. The other thing I got is this. I've had this for several weeks now. And this is a ladies set of Majek, M-A-J-E-K, left-handed golf clubs. And these are, when I looked at the sold comps on these are really valuable. And I've got a complete set of those in here. And this is the 3-iron. This is in the sold comps that I looked at. The 3-iron is the most valuable one I've seen so far. But anyway, I'm going to try to get those listed. Got some other stuff here on my desk getting ready to be listed. Of course, most eBayers know about Funko Pops. These are some of the Funko Pops that I picked up last weekend. We got the Joker, Jack, even Bobby Brady. And got a whole box of different kinds of remote controls. I've noticed on some of the YouTube channels, this is an interesting calculator. It's solar powered, and it's got little pins inside. Once you lift up the top here, you can see the pins inside different colors. Anyway, these are some remote controls I've been seeing on different eBay channels or different YouTube channels, where remote controls go for a little bit of money. So I've got those. I'm going to list them and see how they do. Got a couple other small items like this small Radio Shack radio and this Kodak Easy Share picture camera. And I got more video games. I'm going to try to get this stack listed today. These are all Xbox 360s. These are Xbox Ones. I noticed that there's Madden 18, Madden 15, Madden 19. So I think they go for pretty good money. Then I got a stack of Wii games. So I'll list them, all those different. And these are PlayStation 2 games. So I'll get these all listed. And Carol, Mrs. Side Hustle, came across this box. And she said, you need to take a look at this. So I'm like, okay, I'll give it a look. So I start looking through it. And I'm seeing some really good DVDs. Santana, All That I Am. And this guy had a collection. She just bought the whole box from him. Right, Raising Sand, Robert Plant. Anyway, I'm going to put some of those on there and see how it goes. I've got enough stuff. I actually have enough stuff here to keep me busy listing probably for the next 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm real excited about what I'm going to be able to do with these things and get them listed and put them onto eBay and start making a little bit more money on them. I'm going to do a real quick segment here on some of the things that have sold. Let me get my phone so I can go over these items. But it's been a little while since I've done a video, at least a month. So I'm going to talk about some of the things that have sold. So here we go. Alright, let's go to my eBay. And I'll put them up on the screen here, either on over my left shoulder, over my right shoulder, one or the other, as I call them out. But I've sold 2 of those cash registers, those Royal 210DX cash registers. I sold 2 of those on eBay for $125 a piece, and then sold 3 of them on Facebook Marketplace. So I've sold all 5 of the Royal cash registers, bought them all for $200, $240 total. One of them I kept for myself. I had 6 total, and got a really good deal on them, $200 for the ones that I have sold, and made $125 a piece for 5 cash registers. So you do the math on that. I contacted the people that sold me those cash registers, and I said, hey, look, I know y'all got some more cash registers. You told me when I purchased those, you mind if I get those? So last week, not actually this week, a couple of nights ago, I went out and picked up these cash registers. I got 4 more of them. They're not the Royal 210DXs like I had. These are Royal, but they're 500DX cash register, and I've got 4 of them. 3 of them are in the original box, and 1 of them is not. But they're also a very good cash register. One of the main differences in this cash register and those is this one runs on ink, whereas the other ones ran with a thermal printer, so you didn't have to buy any ink for it. But you have to buy replacement ink for this, and but when I was testing this out, I actually like this cash register better than the 210DX. But anyway, going back to the solds, those I sold 2 of them for $125 a piece, and did pretty good with it. I sold a Dymo label printer that I had purchased for myself for my eBay business, and it sold for $59.99. I actually lost a little bit of money on that because I purchased that on Amazon.com for $70 plus tax. so I lost a couple dollars on that deal, but I needed to get rid of that Dymo label printer because it wasn't doing me any good. I went ahead and got this Munbin printer, and this Munbin printer does exactly what I need it to do. It's been very good, so I'm really happy with it. I sold a Summer Lookout 5-inch video baby monitor, and that sold for $59.99. I sold a Sonic Heroes Nintendo GameCube disc only. Sold that for $14.99. That was one that I found in some of the items that my kids left once they moved out of the house. Also found, and this is a BOLO, Be on the Lookout Bolo. It's called Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. There's actually 2 discs for this Twin Snakes. I only had the first disc, but that disc by itself sold for $40. So if you run across that, be sure and pick that up. That Metal Gear Solid was a really good leftover from my kids' childhood, and it sold and made $40. Also had a Sharper Image single wine chiller cooler, and it is for chilling your wine, and I sold that for $29.99. I had a vintage hand knitted granny square knit Afghan throw blanket that I sold for $39.99. Found a pair of women's Asics. I didn't realize that these Asics were worth so much. When I started looking at the comps, I realized that they were very valuable. Ended up listing them for $89.99. They were practically brand new, but I made it. They sold in 15 minutes. Those women's Asics. They sold for $89.99. Also had a nice Nikon Lightcut Zoom 35mm film camera, and I had 9 unused rolls of film that went with that for $59.99. Also had a Sony PlayStation 4 Minecraft Story Mode video game, sold for $24.44, or $24.99. Had a vintage GE General Electric AM/FM stereo headset radio, Model 7, and the guy messaged me a couple of times, and finally he decided to buy it. He was very particular about how it was packed. He wanted me to make sure it was packed well. So that sold for $16.99. And then last but not least is an M-Audio M-Track 2-channel USB audio MIDI interface. Don't ask me what that is. It's some kind of audio equipment. and it sold for $59.99. And I bought that item for about $20 at a yard sale. So those are the items that have sold. We've done very well in the month of May so far, and April was a very good month for us. But I think that in looking at other eBayers, they usually sell a lot more items than that, but they're also experienced and that's all they do, and some of them are full-time. Some of them just spend a lot of the extra time doing it, but I'm just doing it part-time, just enjoying it, having fun, doing the picking and then listing and selling. And so it's been a lot of fun. Enjoyed it, and we'll keep doing it as long as it is fun. When it quits being fun, then I'll quit doing it, just like with these YouTube videos. When they quit being fun making, then I'll quit doing it. But for the meantime, I'm enjoying it. So if you've enjoyed it, I want you to hit that thumbs up button and like, and hit that bell so that the next time I put a video up, you'll be notified and you can watch the next video. But until then, have a great day and have a wonderful week and a wonderful year. We're about halfway through, and hopefully everyone is getting over the COVID and moving on with their lives. So have a great day, and we'll see you later on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.